Hey Nalistas, it's Nia and I am back with another YouTube video. So in this particular video, we are going to be doing a recreation set. You might recognize the design from some pictures you've seen floating around Facebook, maybe even Instagram. So yeah, I'm not claiming this design as my original work at all. It's just a picture that my client brought to me and I put my risk in it. I gave her what she wanted and if not more. Okay, so first of all, before we get into the nails, I did record like the first few minutes of me prepping on my iPhone 7 and I got paranoid. Like, I didn't know if y'all could. Oh my god, my son is being a booger right now. So I got paranoid. I didn't know if you guys will be able to see. So I did end up switching to my iPhone 11 so I would have a bigger screen. And I just felt more comfortable recording on my newer phone. So yeah. As you saw, I pushed back her cuticles. Now I'm just going in with my 180 sanding band and removing the shine from her natural nails. I do use a Medical Pro 20K. I believe I paid $275 for it from my local nail supply store. It's great. I love it. If you are able to afford a higher end drill, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, so I'll get back to you guys when I go in with my tips and I start shaping and everything. Okay, so now I'm just going in with my, oh my gosh, excuse the baby crying, y'all. If I don't just record these and get them up, then I will never be able to post a YouTube video. But now I'm just going in with my XL stiletto nail tips from Amazon. I will link them in the description box below. I know you guys see these all over on different websites and everything. Free game, they're all the same, literally. You're just paying for the brand. So yeah, if you want to get fast shipping through Prime, they're probably cheaper on Amazon. Then you can go ahead and check the link in the description box below. I know that people say, you know, you need to make a well when you use these tips and everything. I don't, because it's just time consuming and I've never had an issue with doing this without making the will. So yeah, I do what works best for me and what is going to save time in order to give my clients beautiful nails in a timely manner. When I do measure my nails to make sure they are the same length, I measure them by the cuticle, the ring, middle, and index finger, and then the pinky, I just kind of eye it to try to get it the same length. Because the pinky nail is smaller than the rest, if you try to measure it by the cuticle, it's probably going to be longer than the rest of the fingers. So with time and practice, you will be able to get better at judging and just getting it as close as possible. I also do the same thing with the thumb. Since it's bigger, it's probably going to be longer if you try to measure it to the other nails. So yeah, like I said, it just takes time and practice to get them all the same length. Now I do get out of frame here, but like I said, I am going to switch cameras so you'll be able to see what I'm doing on the other hand. But basically, she just wanted coffin shape, and these were square after cutting them. So I'm just going in with my straight edge nail clippers, and I am clipping the side walls a little so that when I go into shape, I will have less work to do. I'm going into shape with my 80 by 80 zebra file. These are not Pana brand, but yeah, it's the same grit. I always use 80 by 80. So yeah, I'm just shaping in the same motion that I showed you on my last video. I'm just keeping my file right up against the side wall in order to give that crisp shape. I do shape the nails 3 times throughout the set. So in the beginning, I don't take it in too much just because I don't want them to be too skinny by the time I'm done. I know a lot of people say that you should count how many times you're filing on each side just so that you're not filing one side more than the other. That is a good tip for beginners. You can do that, like file 5 times on the right side, then go 5 on the left side, and then just keep alternating until you get to the shape that you want. I don't do that just because like I said about the clipping the nails to the length, I just use my eye to see, if the shape is crooked or if it's if it's perfect and if it's how I like it. So that's just another thing that takes time. You guys, you have to understand that doing nails is something that you will get better with over time. So if you're struggling with something, all you have to do is just practice it. Keep doing it over and over, and you'll learn different things to make it easier on yourself, or you'll, learn different techniques that'll work better for you, or just being repetitive in itself will help you to get better with every set that you do. And I know someone is going to ask, my nails are clipped short like this because I cut them to do my hair. I don't normally wear my nails like this. I don't have them cut short to work or anything. It was just solely so I could do my hair. So yeah, for this set I am using a custom nude that I mixed myself. It's in an eye gel container, but I mixed the color myself. And I also mixed the milky white. The pink that I'm using is Cover Pink by Nita's Nail Galore on Instagram. I will link that in the description box as well. For prep, I'm using my Mia Secret nail prep, and for primer, I am using Gelish Pro Bond. I know in my first video, I said I used Mia Secret Extra Bond on myself, and I was using that on my clients, but I started to get like lifting issues and everything because I had just literally started using Mia Secret for like 2 weeks, and I was getting issues from my clients, so I ended up switching back to my Gelish. I do recommend Gelish because it's cost effective. You get a lot of product, no lifting issues. My clients usually go 4 to 6 weeks and everything, so it's definitely a recommend. You can get it on Amazon. I believe I got 2 bottles for like $13-14 or somewhere in that area. So yeah, and it's also comparable to Young Nails Protein Bond. I don't see any difference in quality between the brands. You guys can let me know if you want a more detailed video on ombre, and I'll try to find someone to get a full set so I can make a video for you guys. I can say that I did do like a couple beads with this first nail, the nude, because the cover pink, I forgot to blend it a little bit upward so that it will be seamless. The nude is kind of sheer, so I should have blended the pink up so that when I did the ombre you wouldn't be able to see any lines, but when I did my first bead you could, so I had to go in with more product to hide it. So yeah, just remember to make sure that you're blending your base color upward so that you get that seamless ombre. And you know, nobody's perfect, so yeah, as long as you can recover and you can correct your mistakes, you will be all good. I am just doing the same process of bead application that I did on my last video. I don't cap my acrylic and I don't put a base color down. So yeah, people say you need to give the nail protection. You need to cap it and everything. I have no issues with breakage or anything like that. And it's just more time consuming. You're using more product. When you go in and you cap every color, you don't really need to do that. Also, I don't put a clear layer down beforehand. Like I said, that's just more time consuming. And I actually do redesigns with my color acrylic, meaning I go in and I drill down everything and then I do a new design on top. So I will record that for you guys one day so you can see how I do that process. It's honestly no different than having to go in and drill down to that clear layer. It's the same thing, you're still drilling. So yeah, I just save time by not doing that first clear layer before my color acrylic. I also forgot to mention that I am using my number 12 pen brush from Amazon. I love pen brushes. The only thing that I do not like about them is that they shed a lot. But other than that, they're great quality. They give smooth application. They're super easy to clean, get acrylic out of and everything. So they are definitely a wreck as long as you keep in mind that they will shed. I've had a few different ones from different sizes and everything, and all of them have shed either a little or a lot. So yeah, just keep that in mind when ordering. But I would recommend this brush still over Alpha Brush and all of the other brushes that I've tried. It's really my go-to brush. I just need to get a bigger size because I do like to use a number 16 now. Now I'm just going to be going in with my file and touching up my shape before I go in with my drill. So I'll be using my large barrel medium grit Pena drill bit on about 15,000 RPMs. I really can't give you guys the exact number because my drill doesn't have numbers on it. It's just a dial. So yeah, it should be around 15 to 20,000 RPMs. And I'm just going to go in and make my cuticle area flush and smooth out any of the any parts smooth out any parts of the nail that I need to touch and get everything just flawless. We're just gonna touch up our shape one last time after drilling, just to make sure that we didn't take away from the crispness of the shape. So we're just gonna file just a little bit, get it back crisp, and then we're going to buff and move into our designs. For this polish color, I did end up mixing a few different pinks and like some white in order to get this shade, so I can't really give you the specific color on it. I'm just using the dotting tool end of one of my liner brushes to go in and just freehand some cow print, and then I'm going to do an outline design on the ombre nails. When you are doing outline designs, I recommend using a long striper brush like you see me using, and just kind of go in quickly and draw the lines. Try to take your time, because I noticed that I do have a shaky hand myself, and when I try to go slower, my hand starts to shake. So if you just swipe right through it and everything, then your lines will come out more straight. Now for the rhinestones, I am using Swarovski. I believe that's how you say it, Swarovski. I can't talk. You already know I can't talk, so don't get on me. But I am using Swarovski, and like I said, we did do a recreation set, so she did have a picture of how the placement was, so I just went in and kind of mimicked that with the shapes that I had, and they came out dope. So yeah. Also for my stone glue, I am using Mia Secret resin gel and the resin activator. I do 10 out of 10 recommend this brand. since I've started using it, since I've started using this brand, I've had way less loss of stones. So yeah, it's definitely a wreck. Another good brand would be Zulays. Zulays is really good. I just don't like to use it because you can't keep the bottle in a hot area or atmosphere, or else it will like glue shut. Mia Secret does tend to get stuck a little bit, but it's way less than Zulays. So yeah, I definitely recommend Mia Secret or Zulays. Either works good. I wanted to mention as well that I prefer to get my Swarovski from Skybees online. They have really fast shipping and everything, but they are very popular, so they tend to like run out of stuff a lot. So for backup, I use firemountaingems.com. I'll link both of those in the Jesus. I'll link I'll link both of those in the description box. So yeah, either one works. They're both Swarovski. They're around the same price. Fire Mountain does just tend to take a few days longer to process. But other than that, yeah. So I am top coating with my Koopa. I really love Koopa. I recommend it. I'm so sad I'm running out of my refill bottle, y'all. But yeah, they have a high gloss and it's long lasting. I do have my refill inside a Beatles bottle because I just like the look of the Beatles bottle. And Beatles is a really good top coat too. You can get it on Amazon. So yeah, after we get her cured, we're going to oil her down and we'll be done with this set, y'all. Please comment down below what you want me to do next, what you would like to see. Trying to push through, y'all. I can't speak. Yeah, just excuse me. Comment what you would like to see on my channel. I'm kind of out of ideas. I want to do stuff that will actually help you guys and that you know, you would benefit from versus just watching me do nails. So yeah, definitely help me help you by leaving some recommendations on video topics, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.